G'day guys, how you going? So we're out at the Moorabool River, never get it right. I've had the shockingest words, the worst week for trying to fish. Been out like 3 times already. All 3 times have been fishless, nothing. So we're back out here, a little bit of wind, but I'm feeling a bit more confident today, so hopefully we can break that streak and reel in some fish. So I'm gonna get the lines ready. I'll stick you on me head and we'll go through that process. Alrighty, let's get into this. So we're doing the usual that I like, which is we'll go with this one first. So we got one that's a running sinker, pretty self-explanatory. Running sinker. We're going to chuck corn on this one over there. It's going to be our corn one, which there's a couple species in here. So there's carp, definitely take corn, we can get them out the waterway, and tench, which I've caught one in here, will also take corn. Not their preferred method, preferred food, but I'll get off that. I'll catch you all out in a sec, but they'll take it. So that's that. And on the paternoster rig, we're just going nice and simple worm. You can't go wrong. I mean, you can go wrong if you don't hook it up properly. I guess you could go wrong. Alrighty, that'll settle that up. I'll put them out of the sun in a sec. Now let's cast these guys out. So I'm going to go worm straight out in front. Here's hoping. Make sure my stuff's all out the way so I don't trip. Worm's just going to go pretty much right there. Hit the bottom. Yep. That'll catch pretty much everything. One can hope it'll catch everything. If there's reddies, stuff like that, the worm will definitely get there. Corn is very limited, that it won't actually get stuff like reddies unless they're starving, which they're not. There's heaps of bait fish. Corn, I'm going to go probably about yay out, about there, in the middle of the river running through. So if any carp or tench or anything like that comes swimming through that section and they go over the top of it, then winner chicken dinner on that section. All right. And that's it. Sweet corn, worms. I'm gonna go take a seat, cross me fingers, and hope that we get a bit of action today, because like I said, I've had a shocking, it's Friday, I've had a shocking week for fishing. Now I went out like Monday, Tuesday, multiple hours, multiple locations, zero bite, zero anything, just wind, annoyance. So let's hope today is the changing factor. All right, a little bit of shade coming over, that's beautiful. All right, well, I'll bring you back if we hook up or we get any bites. All right, beautiful. Now I don't know if you can see this, but right there and there, 2 little lizards. Let's see if I can going real close, right there. Can you see them? Getting as close as I can to them, as slow as I can. Hey guy. Oh, one staying still right there. Hey guy. Let's get real close. He'll leave in a minute. Have a look at that. And there he goes. How cool. I just wanted to share that with you. No fish bites yet. Found lizards. I'm going to reel them in and recast. Different spot. It's always good to work different sections of the area they're working. But I was listening. I could hear this rustling for like 10 minutes behind me. And I'm like, what is it? And then there they are. So I really hope that comes up on the camera. All right, let's get to work. A little bit cute though, isn't it? I'm not sure what type of lizards they are. Cuties though. I like that. I like to feel for when it hits the bottom, which it just did. Oop, be careful, they just almost went up my arse. Not the preferred place to put it. Let's get it nice and... It's a bit of a slope. So it's been a bit of a pain. That's that one. Recast this. It's been a little bit, so we do want to make sure that the worm is in fact intact, not stolen without my permission. Well, that's just kind of annoying, isn't it? Definitely wouldn't help. All right. I like that. We'll give that another half hour and then we'll bring them in and cast in a slightly different spot and play the fingers crossed game. My little lizard friends. It's kind of cute. Two of them together like that. And there's a few little holes in there, so it'd be where they're living. All right, back to my seat, back to relaxing. Let's get a fish on. The sun's just gone behind those clouds, so it's actually not as hot. It was just beating down, but it's cooled off a little bit now. The sun's behind the clouds and that tree, so there's a fish over there. Fingers crossed. All right. Hey, I just had two little bites on this and my line went super slack, so might have something. Just want to feel another little bite. Nah. It's a good sign though. Two little bites, but yeah, the worm's intact, so I could also just have been lying, but I don't think so. Oh dear. It's a good sign. It was a knock, another knock, then the line went super slack, as if obviously picked it up, brought it a bit closer, but didn't do anything else with it, unfortunately. That's all right. It's a good sign. Was it you? Were you messing with my line? Alright. Right. Echo. 2 hours in, there was nothing in that location. So I've moved down the river to under a bridge to this little section. I couldn't even tell you where to start, but we're gonna have a go. I don't know what's in this little section, how bad this section is, how good it is. But at the end of the day, that is the point, I think, is getting out and finding locations that you wouldn't normally fish. And under here is today's location of I wouldn't normally fish here. I've probably driven over that bridge 100 times. Never once thought about fishing under it, but here we are. Same again, corn. I'm going to put the worms just over right in front of those. Now again, I don't know how snaggy it is in here or any of that. Could be an absolute mess. Well, we will find out shortly, I guess. Alright. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I mean, if I was up on the Murray, all of that would though, that'd be good country. But we're not. We're just on the, literally on the edge of Geelong. Well, we'll give it a go. There has to at least be carp in here. That much has to be a thing. I'll bring you back if we get a tickle. There's a bird over there. Alright. We just got a tap on this rod. So, just keeping an eye on it now. We could be into a fish. Possibly. I'm fucking stupid, you know that? I am. I don't even know how to fucking fish. I reckon it's just... Well, we'll try again, I guess. If this turns into like number 4 day of not catching fish and coming out, like, what is going on with the waterways? Barwon River, hours in there, nothing. Moorabool River, hours in there, nothing. Hovel Creek, nothing. Hours spent there. I'm like, what has changed in the waterways in the last week? It's infuriating. Anyway, I'll bring you back to it. Very hesitant bite. Might come back. Might not. Probably not. Probably wasn't even a bite. I'm pretty sure that's just a bunch of turtles fucking with me right now. Yay! Oh, my enthusiasm is running low. That's alright. Maybe. Well, I didn't get the hook up because it came out of nowhere. But we got a fish. So excited to show you the fish that I've got. Eel. It's not terribly bad. Don't mind eel. Now we're just going to play the good fun game of getting this eel off the hook. I didn't bring a rag with me, which is my first big problem, because I should have brought a rag, and I didn't. But it's fairly nicely hooked, so should be able to get him off. I just need him to bloody stay still for long enough that I can. They're slimy. Oh, come on. Yeah, and they can bite. I'm not the worst at biting, but he'll wear himself out in a sec. There we go. One eel. Coolio. I'll put him back. He'll swim off quite nicely. If I had a rag, I'd pick him up, but he's very slimy. Go on, buddy. There he goes. I guess we're not fishless now. We are not fishless, at least. Eel on the board. I will say it's not what I had in mind, but take what I can at the end of the day. Overall, they're not the biggest fighters. Once they get in there, they just kind of do their thing. But I should have brought a rag with me, because if I had a rag, I could have held it a bit better. But that's okay. Important thing is we're not fishless now. This one has not had anything in a while, so throw this one back out. Alright, too easy. If we get anything else, I'll bring you back. That lightened the mood. I caught something, finally. Finally! Alright, hopefully we get one or two more before the rest of we lose the day and it starts to get into night. And all those mozzies up there come down and swarm me. How beautiful. Beautiful. I will say it has been a quick minute since I have caught any eels, like a long while. I forgot how painful they are to get a hold of, to take the hook off, especially if you don't plan on taking them home to eat. They're painful. Although if we get a nice big one, I'm hungry. The eel smoked is nice. Well, we got about an hour till dark. Seems the eels have woken up. I'll hopefully we get one. Means the eels are back in the system too, which is good, because I know they're very seasonal. There's parts of the year they won't even be in here. They migrate and whatnot. And now they're back, I guess, so fingers crossed we get some more. What I would like is a Reddy. Oh, those mozzies. I'll be eaten alive by the end of this. Hey, look, we got a fish though. We got a fish and an echo. If we can get one more, that's a bonus, but we got a fish, so I'll take that as a winner eely dinner. Where are you going? Yeah, right. I'll give it a little bit. If these mozzies that are all over me like start really killing me, I'll be packing up and out of here. But I decided I carry all this stuff. What I want is like one of those beach trolleys that the beach fishermen have. I load all my stuff and then I can just wheel it down all these places instead of the chair, the rods, the rod rest, the net, the bag, the bait, jerking it all on me, huffing and puffing, running out of energy before I even get to the spot or to the car. I need one of them, I think. They're like $200 from BCF, but I need one. I need one. Alright. Fingers crossed. These mozzies are fucking terrible. Fingers crossed we get something in the next little bit. Another one just to add to the repertoire. And then I think we'll pack it in before I get sucked dry by these little bloody things. There's a lot of them up there. Look at them all. I don't know if you can see them as well as I can, but there's a few. And there was a fish. Alright, I'm gonna sit down for a bit and hope we get something. Alrighty. We've still got a bit of light left, but the mozzies are just killing me. They're killing me. Did we catch fish? Yes, we did. Did we catch as many fish as we wanted? Not even close. Is the fishing tough? Yeah. But we're going to come back. I'll be back in a couple of days at a different spot in Geelong. We'll give it another go. At the end of the day, that's fishing. You're not, if you were catching stuff all the time, it's called catching. It's called fishing. Wasn't easy. Took a bit just to get the one in. But you know what? I'm happy. It's worth it. So thank you. And yeah, we'll try again in the next video. So thank you. Turn it off now.